Actually, you know what? Let's go to the real file. Go to the real file. I'm going to show you.
The office said, "Oh, this is how you do it." I'm going, "Oh, that's
Interesting.
Yeah, just thank you. So in this, I can view history here. So these are previous lodged returns, and I can see here when I lodged, what the period it was, what was due for that period, and the payment that I've made to offset against that liability for GST. So I can here drill down and look at my BAS summary. I can make a payment here. If I go record, I can do it through here. So I can either press payment or refund that's due, and it takes it out of the bank account, but it also puts it into the suspense account. So it actually clears it. So because when you press mark as lodged, it actually takes it from your liability account to the BAS suspense account on the balance sheet. And when I pay that, it takes it straight back out of the suspense like a BAS clearing account. So instead of having to create an ATO integrated client account and journaling the figures or doing spend money, this is an automated function. A dashboard of what's paid, what's not. So if a client says to you, "Oh, how much do I owe?" or sometimes they just make bits and pieces and payments. You can actually see what the payment's been applied to, what BAS we've applied it to.
What about interest?
Yep. So you would do a journal.
A journal,
to
okay.
the BAS suspense account as well. So it just increases your liability.
How do you think you could do a journal to the BAS suspense account? Or is that the actual GST accounts themselves?
You can't do it to the BAS line. Yeah, I've tried that when I first started.
I've tried that to adjust it, and it's like, not allowed a journal. It's like,
I was pulling my hair out.
bugger. So how do I fix this then?
Yeah, I know.
So it's the BAS suspense account. You do it too.
Yeah. And I'm like, it's not a suspense. I don't want it to go to a suspense account.
Can you change the name of it? I think it's a system setup one.
No, you can't. Because I was sort of saying to that table that it should be a BAS clearing or a BAS payment, something. It's suspense to me.
Like you don't know what you're doing.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, because
I'll take that feedback to product and just say, can we make it clear? Sometimes what they do is they use Americanisms, and just because it's Americanism, we want to translate it into an Australianism, right? So depending on what the consensus is, what would you prefer it to be?
I suppose it's like when we done it at MyOb, it used to be the check account or the number at the top, and thinking it's a transaction ID. Do you know what I mean?
I would just call
and
it
all
BAS
payroll check account. They used to call it.
BAS client account? Would that suit?
That resonates with the ATO integrated client account. BAS client account.
Off to product tomorrow. So, and that's the thing about QuickBooks as well, because we're fairly small, but we are a very, very large company in the US. We take all the feedback that you guys give us very, very seriously, and if it's something that's confusing or an issue or whatever it is, I can just turn around to my product guy and say, can we change that? Because that doesn't make sense, or it's confusing.
This is what's been lodged. Don't forget. This hasn't, on your dashboard is not lodged. So it doesn't, so your dashboard is your current. Because it's not lodged yet.
You could probably go into
Smaller tax people.
Did you guys want Miles to
Give you a quick rundown of the
Okay.
we've got literally like 2 minutes.
There is
So I'll just very, very quickly. It's not bothered. Let's do a webinar.
That's it. Hang on.
I'm actually doing a webinar next week, so if anybody's interested, we'll go through the.
I'll see it.
Well, beautiful, see you on it. But look, I'll do a very, very quick one. This is your landing page, so it can be accessed from a browser, or it can be accessed from an app. And there's an app for a Mac, and there's an app for the Windows as well. Exactly the same on both accounts. The reason why QuickBooks is quick is because the data gets cached, right? So what that means is when you log in, all that data gets pulled straight away onto the browser, right? And it gets cached and it gets saved on the computer. So when you open up an invoice, all it does is just drops it in, populates it in, because it's only bits and bobs of data. So unlike some of the other ones, it doesn't have to open up a new tab and then go and get all that data back and then open it up again. Another one. So it doesn't do that. So it pulls it all up, and if I wanted, for example, if I wanted an invoice, So I'll just go into here, and if I go onto this particular invoice, you'll see it'll just actually drop. There you go. It just drops down there, just because the data is on there, right? So it's pulled it once. It doesn't have to do it again, unless it's updated every 2 seconds, which it's not going to be unless you're, trading currencies at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's just there, right? So it just drops it down, and then when you're finished with it, all you do is quick X, bang, done. It's finished. That thing here, it's what you call a money bar. The point is to have as much green as you possibly can, right? But you'll have different colours, and the different colours stand for different things. 21 different codes, 6 unbilled, 90 open invoices, 89 overdue invoices, and 3 paid in the last days, right? So you want to have as much green as you possibly can. Now, wherever you see it, that it kind of changes or hovers over, you can drill down further into it, right? So open invoices or quotes or whatever it might be. So that's that money bar that we always have. If you're sensitive to the numbers being here in the office, you can have a private mode. It's just a little feature, and it'll just actually go from the actual revenue to the quantity of invoices that are open, or etc. So it goes from whatever it is, goes to 90 or 89 or 3. Then if I scroll a little bit down, you've got a little pie chart.
There you go. Yeah, I know.
A little pie chart for expenses, so it tells you exactly where your expenses are going. Again, there's a little hover thing, bang, drill down deeper into it, find out exactly what it is. Profit and loss, it gives you a snapshot of the business, how the actual business is running, right? At any given time, you kind of go, bang, right.
You can change that. You can say last 30 days or year to date.
Yep. So if I drop that down and go last year, so that'll just kind of go. And so just jump on YouTube and go to the Quickbooks channel. There is hundreds of videos there. If there is a question that you've come across, we've got a video on it. And if there isn't one, in the feedback, so in QBOA, you can always send us feedback. Send that feedback through, and if we get enough requests for it, we'll make a video for it. We'll just make a video and say, hey, this is how you do
It's under
ABC.
reports.
I love it.